Last October, Prince William proposed to Kate Middleton. Middleton has admitted she wants to drop 5 pounds before her wedding at the end of this month. This has become a common practice among brides.
But yeah, I do believe that there's definitely, because she's going to marry into a royal family, that there's the comparison to, royal families all over the world. And, how good or not other brides have looked.
Michelle Barclay is in the beginning stages of planning her own wedding. She hasn't set a date yet, but she's already feeling the pressure to tone up and be thin. It's a pressure she knows all too well. She was a gymnast for more than 10 years.
I was a gymnast, so it was always, not so much peer pressure, but everybody around you tries to, be fit, look fit. It's a sport, so the heavier you are, the more difficult it is to perform.
Since she gave up gymnastics, Michelle is at a healthy weight for the first time in her adult life.
But it was just too much. The girls that I would have been training with, they got weighed every day before practice. They got punished for losing a pound, for gaining a pound.
Statistics show that Michelle is among a growing number of women who suffer from eating disorders. In a 2002 government study, 1.5% of young women have an eating disorder. Eating disorders such as anorexia and bulimia are significantly more common in women than in men. Kathleen Pye is one of many professionals at the University of New Brunswick who help students with eating disorders. She says the problem is alarming.
Eating disorders have the highest mortality rate among psychiatric disorders, so it definitely has very, very serious consequences to it.
She helps run a support group called It's Not About Food. She also holds a walk-in clinic in this same building. Pye says friends and family can help too.
It's important for them to be supportive, to offer, as much support and no judgment as possible, because obviously people who are hiding it feel that, if they were to disclose it, people would think of them differently.
Pye and her colleagues are also doing a study on eating disorders among university students. The hope is that it will lead to other forms of support. So far, 80 students from UNB and STU who say they have eating disorders have offered to take part. The late Princess Diana suffered from bulimia. She was one of the first high-profile women to talk openly about it. It is a reminder of how difficult it can be for even the rich and famous to live happily ever after in a society that places so much emphasis on women being thin. For STU Journalism, I'm Michelle Twomey.